Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Welcome if you are new. I'm so glad you guys could make it. So happy to have you guys here. Am I blurry or are you guys blurry? That is the question because it's a focus. It is very warm today, so I got myself a little drink because it is warm, okay? Like, I'm sweating. I just got out of the shower and I blow dried my hair and I am sweating. I hate using any tools like hair tools during the summer because they just make my head hot and I start sweating. And I need to get ready. I need to do my makeup and now I'm sweating. As you guys are aware of the title of this video, we are book shopping today. I am so excited. I am so happy. I mean, who doesn't love a good book shopping day? I love going book shopping as much as I love watching people going book shopping. I don't know what it is. I just love it. So my husband and I have the day off and it doesn't happen often. Like, it doesn't happen at all where we have a day off on the same day. Okay, he took a day off today and it's amazing. So he suggested we go book shopping. Of course, I was not gonna say no. We are book shopping per my husband's request and I'm excited about it. But I also want to tell you guys that I feel guilty in a way for going book shopping because I am currently in a very big reading slump. Let's talk about it, but I have to get ready. I have to get ready to go book shopping. So I thought that maybe while I chat with you guys, I can also do my makeup and, you know, I don't know how this is gonna go because my makeup usually takes me about 5 minutes to 8 minutes. However, if I'm gonna talk to you guys, it's gonna take me like 30 minutes. I don't do this often with you guys, like showing you guys my makeup and stuff, but I thought maybe we could talk about some of the things that I use, some of the things that I love, some of the things I hate. I already applied my SPF slash moisturizer, which I love. I think I've mentioned this before, but this is my favorite foundation at the moment. It's not even a foundation. I would say it's like a CC or BB cream. I don't know the difference between CC and BB, but I use this one. I do have this foundation, but it was not the right color, but I might use it today and it's gonna take me forever to blend, so let me do that real quick and I'll come back and we'll talk about the books. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So let me talk to you guys about my reading slump because it's happening, it's real, and I don't know what happened. I say I'm gonna talk about it and then I don't. We're back. So my reading slump has been weird because it has been going on since last year. Last year was one of the, and I'm talking about 2024. I mean, we are in the middle of 2025 and I do have to say that 2024 was actually one of my worst reading years and I thought it was gonna get better this year. And I thought it had. At the beginning of the year, I started strong. Like, even at the end of last year, I was reading a little bit more, I think, towards the end. And at the beginning of this year, I was also reading a lot. But I did realize that I was rereading books and I was loving it. I have DNF'd a lot of books this year. And I wouldn't say they were like a DNF as in like I never want to pick this book up again. It was just more of like a I'm not in the mood for this at the time. It's not that I'm not longer interested on it, it's just for whatever reason it was just not the book for me at the moment, and I do feel like that has something to do with my reading slump and whatever this is. I'm gonna use this bronzer as well. I have been using this bronzer for, I kid you not, since 2014 or something like that. Obviously I have, you know, this is not the same one from 2014. This is, I just keep repurchasing, but that's where I'm at right now. I have been enjoying my rereads, but I have not been able to pick up new books. I have picked up a few here and there and I enjoy them, but there's something about the books that I'm picking up, or like I'm just not interested in books right now. What has been helping me, I've been listening to audiobooks here and there, but not even that. Like, I just don't feel like picking up a book. I just the idea of picking up a book and sitting down to read them, I don't know what it is. Like, it's my attention span. I don't know if it's the story. I don't know if it's just me that doesn't want to. read, but then like there are so many books that I want to read, and like so many stories and so many books that I want to get to. I have been buying books, and I will obviously, I am going to go buy books right now. But with that being said, there is one book that I do want to get, that I'm sure I'm gonna get, because I just love the books that she writes. I love the story that she writes, because I know that I will love the book, and I know that a lot of people have been loving this book. It is a new release. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because you guys will see it later, but I do have that book in mind, and I know, even though if I don't pick it up right now or anytime soon, like I know it's a book that I want to have in my collection. So we're gonna do that, and we'll see which other books speak to me. I have an idea of another book that I do want to pick up, but it is a fantasy, and I have not picked up a fantasy book in so long. Actually, I lied, because I am reading The Hobbit at the moment, and I am loving it. But you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I'm hoping that The Hobbit reignites my love for fantasy, because I have not read fantasy in a hot minute. It's been a very long time since I picked up a fantasy book, so yeah. I have been blending my bronzer for like 2 minutes already, and I don't know if I'm done. The last book that I read was Ready Player One after I got back from Chicago, so it's been since April that I haven't read much. Like I said, I have been reading The Hobbit, but I have been reading that book for about more than a week already, and I'm still barely on page 100, and yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but because I haven't been reading, I also haven't been uploading videos to the channel. I also thought I was going to start my TikTok, and I was gonna be posting every day on TikTok, but I am not reading at the moment, so it's like I haven't felt like making videos for TikTok or anything. And also TikTok right now, it's like a very dark space within the book community that I don't even want to get into. That is the exact same reason why I didn't get, like, I don't know if you guys remember Twitter, but I remember like the book community on Twitter was not the best, and it was not the most supportive, if you will. I remember it just like I just didn't like book Twitter, and I had an account, but I never used it just because I was not into it. It was a weird space, and I feel like Book Talk was doing really well for a hot minute. I started posting, but then every time I go in, there's like some sort of drama going on, and like the videos that I'm getting now, they're not the videos that I want, and I've been trying to like figure out a way that I just get the, like, I don't know, like videos that I actually want to watch and like and support, but I'm getting other type of book content that I'm not very interested in, and I'm not very interested in participating. There's people that I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. So yeah, it's been weird. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any content on TikTok. I'm not sure if that's the space for me, to be honest. I don't know, like I just feel like I haven't been able to find my space with Instagram, TikTok, or any other app. I've always been a big fan of BookTube and YouTube in general, and the long content, and just a community here on BookTube, as well as AuthorTube if there's people who also write. So I am done with my makeup, and let me just finish a few thoughts. But like I was saying, I don't know if TikTok is a place for me at the moment, and I don't know if it's something that I want to post in, even though I see the benefits of doing so, and I know that you can grow, and I know that you can grow a little bit faster on TikTok than you do on YouTube. I mean, I have been trying to do YouTube for about more than 10 years now, and I know consistency, it's very important, but that is something that I don't have with my channels, so it's really hard to have consistency in other platforms that I'm not sure if those are the platforms for me yet. I need to figure it out first. And like one of the reasons why I'm not very consistent on here is because I don't read as much as other people, and I feel like that really does hurt your channel at the end, because it hurts what you're vlogging about. And also I do have a full-time job, and it's hard for me to sit down and edit long videos, or I mean vlogs are very hard to edit. Like, just me thinking about me editing this whole thing right now, it's sending me like am I gonna love it? I don't think so, but it's gonna happen. So I just need to figure out what I want to do and what type of content I want to create, what kind of like the platforms that I want to be on, and the things that I want to share with you guys. As you guys know, if you guys have been watching my content for a while now, you guys would also know that I am a writer. It's really hard to say that out loud just because I haven't been writing lately. It's been a while since I've done so. I mean, I did go to university and studied creative writing. I did graduate with a major in English and a major in Spanish. My major in English was with an emphasis on creative writing, and my major in Spanish was just, I mean, it's just Spanish, but for me it was more literature than linguistics, because there's like those two branches that you can do, but mine was more focused on literature. So I do have my degrees in literature, both English and Spanish, especially with my emphasis in creative writing. I have also been thinking about getting back to writing and also maybe sharing that process with you guys. If you guys would be interested, I think that would also help me with not only writing and sharing my content with you guys, but it would also give me the opportunity to have more content to share with you guys, and maybe have a few more videos here and there for you if you guys are interested in that, because it's really hard to talk about books or talk about reading when I'm not reading much, if you will. I didn't mean for this intro to be this long. We are gonna go book shopping. Don't worry, I am bringing you guys along on my date with my husband, because we're gonna go book shopping, we're gonna have lunch, and he doesn't know this yet, but we might also go to IKEA, because I have mentioned I don't know what to do with my library. These two bookshelves have been the bane of my existence, and I need to do something about them. I just dislike that they are not the same color and they're not even the same size. I might see if my sister wants this bookshelf, because she does need a bookshelf at the moment, and I got this one for free, so I might go to IKEA. He doesn't know this. We might go to IKEA and get another Billy bookshelf. Let me do my hair and then we will head out to go book shopping. Just got here. It feels so weird being back here because I haven't been here in such a long time. I don't even know if the layout is the same, but we're here. We're in the first bookstore, and I wish we had more like indie bookstores that we could go to, but we don't have any of those. I should look it up to see if we have more like local bookstores here. No, Zach.
Oh, Zach, maybe.
Like to see if they have like more local, like, instead of just Barnes and Nobles. But anyways, we're gonna go in. I'm excited. Like I told you guys, I have in mind one book, but we'll see what we find. And I'm hoping that there's not a lot of people so I can vlog in there, you know. But let's see. Let's go. back in the car. Buying books was so fun. I'll show you guys the books that we got when we get home, but for now we're gonna go eat and we're gonna have poke. I haven't had poke in such a long time. Also, my battery is gonna die, so I'm just gonna do b-roll from here on because I am going to go to IKEA, and I actually posted on my Instagram stories to see if you guys could help me vote for what kind of bookshelves I want, because I can't decide. So if you guys can help me, I mean, you guys by now, like, that's gone, but I'm gonna go based on what people vote on, and I'm excited, so we will see. I'm just excited for poke now, so I'll see you guys when I get home, but for now you guys can enjoy some b-roll. It's so empty in here. I thought this is how Barnes and Noble was gonna be. Like I've never seen IKEA this empty. Ever. We are back from our cute little date. It was so beautiful. It was so nice going through the bookshop with my husband, getting to see all the books, and obviously we have a book haul for you guys. I asked him if he wanted to come and share the books that he got for you guys, but he said that it might be faster if I do it myself. I'll show you guys the books that he got because these are books that I don't read, and you guys will see. I think he's a little shy, so we are going to, we're gonna respect that. But for now, let's get into the book haul because that's what you guys are here for, and I am excited to show you. I'm gonna start with the books that my husband chose. He ended up getting 4 books, and based on the books that he got, maybe I will get him in some vlogs, on some reading vlogs when he reads these. But I'm excited because he might be interested in like a Halloween reading vlog, maybe scary books reading vlog. I'm gonna try to convince him. But the first book that he got is this one right here. I have heard of this book. Like, I've seen people reading this book. It's called Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman, and I believe we have like a little kid narrating the story. I think that's what this book is about from what he said. I'm pretty sure I've seen people read this book, and again, little kids in horror books, it's the worst. It's so scary. If you guys don't know, I don't read horror books. I don't like being scared. The next book he got is Hidden Pictures by Jason Rikolak, and tell me that these two covers are not the same cover. They are so similar. I mean, the colors on these 2 books, tell me they're not the same book. They're not the same book, but listen, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart if I didn't know the title or whatever. I have no idea what this book is about, but I know it's a thriller. One of a kind thriller. I loved it. Whoever blurred it, I don't know. Sounds like a thriller horror. He's going to enjoy it. Now, this next book, I've heard about this book from everything that I watch. It is called The Troop, and the only thing I know about this book is that yes, it might be horror, but I know and I've heard that this is very gory, and I've heard that it's very descriptive in the goriness and something about worms and stuff. Yeah, I'm not into that type of things, but that seemed to have intrigued him, so he grabbed it. I am hopeful that he likes it and he enjoys it. And the last book that he got, this is actually one of those books that I might end up reading, and that is The Martian by Andy Weir. This book, I mean, I haven't even watched the movie. I have tried to read science fiction before, but it's just something that, it's not something that I can imagine that easily as everything else, like fantasy, for example. I don't know why I struggle so much with anything with science and that stuff, but I love watching the movies, so I know I am going to enjoy the movie. He got this book because the trailer for Project Hail Mary came out and Ryan Gosling is going to be in it. I sent him the trailer and I was like, I wish I wanted to read the book because it sounds so fun. We were actually looking for Project Hail Mary and they didn't have a copy there, so he ended up getting this one. And I might try to read it one of these days. Maybe we can read it together. I don't know. I'm just trying to get him to read it. He does like reading. He reads, but he doesn't read often, so that's that. Now for the books that I got. I am really happy with the books that I got because I knew I wasn't gonna go crazy buying books. We were only gonna go to that one store anyways. The first book that I got actually surprised me because I've never heard of this book. It just, I mean, it just popped, you know, like any book that's yellow, I am going to look at it, okay? So I ended up getting Kill the Farm Boy. I have never heard of this book in my life, but reading the back, the synopsis, and the blurbs that it has, it seems like it's a very funny book. I think it's gonna play around with the idea of the chosen one and the faraway kingdom and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about it. And it's not very long of a book. It seems like I want to read fantasy at the moment. And hopefully it turns into a good thing because the next book that I got is a chunky one. It's a chunky one and I knew it was a long one, but it's one of those books that I've seen and I have heard great things about it, and that is The Shadow of What Was Lost. And it's a big one. It's a chunky one. Again, as you guys know, I like going into my books not knowing much about them. This one seems to be a favorite for a lot of people, and one of the things that I'm most excited about this series is that people actually like the following books a little bit more, and that is always a good thing. That is always what I look forward to the most. Sign me up for it. I want to read it. I want to be there for it. I am hopeful and I'm excited for it. So we got this one. Actually, my husband bought me this one, so let's say thank you. And the last book that I ended up getting is actually the book that I really wanted to get. She is an author by author, so I had to get it, and that is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Yes, listen, I love this woman's writings so much. I love her characters. Her characters are one of my favorite characters ever. I have said this once and I will say it again. Her characters feel so real. So real, and I just love that about everything. And this one is a romance story, but it's set like in space. I guess one person is out in space. I don't know who it is, and one is here on Earth, I believe. So they have kind of like a long distance relationship, if you will. Like a long distance. And I'm actually very excited about this book because it's not a long book. It's like less than 400 pages for sure. It's not even 350 pages long. It sounds like a really good story, so I am excited. I already have plans for this book in a video, so stay tuned to watch that. These are all the books that we ended up getting today. I know it seems like a lot. 7 books to add to our bookshelves, and I am happy with that. I thought I was gonna buy like 1 or 2 books, but 7 books, that is a good book haul if I do say so myself. So after that we went to IKEA, and I should have checked what time they were gonna close IKEA because we were just out there. There was no one in this store, okay? And we were taking our time, we were looking at things, and then we got 15 minutes until they close. You guys, We ran through the whole store trying to get down to their warehouse to get the bookshelves because it took us so long. I was sweating by the time that we got downstairs. We were trying to get there before they actually closed and they wouldn't let us grab the stuff that we needed. But we made it. I ended up getting the bookshelves that I need, and I am so excited for this little project that I am trying to do because I have been trying to do this for so long. I wasn't sure what I wanted, but I think I finally know what I wanted. And obviously I asked you guys on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys might have not seen it, but I did ask you guys like to vote on which bookshelves you guys would like or choose, if you will. That's gonna be part of another vlog, obviously, but for now I will leave you guys here with this little book shopping vlog and book haul. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little outing with us. Thank you guys for coming along. I am so excited to get back into reading and hopefully get rid of this reading slump, because I do not want this reading slump to be here for longer, you know. Let's hope for the best. That is all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. I'm actually glad that I ended the vlog here because the fireworks are about to start and the girls are gonna get scared again like they did yesterday, and we have to get dinner going. So yeah, great day. I'll see you guys later.